The whole situation sucked, and it was a bummer, and I'm glad it's over. But the fact that like people made a single file line and weren't like cutting or anything was pretty cool. Town notice. Memorial for Justiciar Rhea. We regret to inform the people of Gavril that our guiding knight, the Ardent, has passed. Justiciar Rhea, our eyes are on your back as you walk up the golden path. Her battle against illness was brief, and sadly, it was quickly lost, but every swing was radiant. A memorial will be held for Rhea in the coming days. Listen for song, you'll know what to do. Did they... It sounds like they killed her because she knew too much. Because that other male that we found. There's a place underground. Is there a cave down here that I missed? There you are. What's your favorite profession? I don't know, the way you said that makes me think of the Spartans in 300. What is your profession? War! My favorite profession? Ranger. I play Ranger the most, for sure. Let's see. Alright, I'll just go pause it again. Alright, let's see.
Serene. Bet this place would be pretty nice if it had a kinder history.
What's your favorite color? I don't know if I have one. I'll say pink, just to be funny. Alright, there's one more thingy I have to find on the map. A lot of coffee sipping going on in towns. Yo, I am no closer to getting my sip emote, chat. I haven't watched enough Guild Wars 2 streamers today. Is Condi Druid a good choice for open world when you just have the first 2 expansions? It's not bad. You know, it takes time for the damage to ramp up, so it's not like the fastest at killing things, but it's solid. It'll do the job. Has a little bit of self-healing, so it can get the job done and be a little sturdy at the same time, if you like that playstyle.
More wilds. Starting to internalize everyone's warnings. Map's shaping up. I should get back to camp, share what I saw.
What's the travel time of an unladen solo? American or African? Like, I was convinced your favorite color would be red and that we were going to have to fight in a box canyon. My favorite color would be red? No. I've mentioned before, as a kid, I loved neon. So people be like, what's your favorite color? I'd be like, neon green or neon blue. Yeah, it was always neon something. But now it was like, whatever. Hold on. Where do I go? Oh, down here. Okay. Can you tell me how he's using Radial? Blish HUD. Blish HUD is an overlay, so it is not broken by new patches, and Blish HUD has a radial mount wheel in it. Exclamation Blish if you would like a video on how to set it up. I got you covered.
Thanks. With a better understanding of the area, our chances for survival go up. Respect the Isle's boundaries, we must. Couple more things you could do to help around here, if you have breath to spare. To start, Whispers of Wind is looking into the Stranger's Blight. Not a bad idea to work with her, see what all she needs. And for me, well, information. I mentioned the wildlife before, and that is not improved. I suspect the Stranger's influence, but we should confirm. See if there's anything we can do to help them. I need you to subdue the frenzied creatures and take a blood sample for me. Maybe there's a cure, or we'll know if there's not. Here, I've got the supplies set up for you.
So beat up an animal and bring its blood back. How do I do this? Index sickly wildlife. Hold on. Shoot a dart tipped with animal pacifying salve. Collect data on a pacified animal. So I've got like a short bow. Alright. Okay. You know, this is such a big open area. Let's do this.
Right to sleep. One step closer to answers.
I like the music, chat. Very chill. Kind of makes me think of The Witcher.
Look at this. More town records.
Fascinating. The village was standing strong for at least 20 or 30 years before Saul arrived.
Indeed. I wonder if I can have the Priory check their astrological...
Right to sleep. Hopefully this data helps.
The mod on Blish does not have those icons. I promise it does. You might have to mess with some settings. If it helps, here's my settings. So, I'm not sure what I've changed, but that's what I've got. You can take a screenshot if you want it, but I am using the Mounts and More module for Blish HUD to make that happen. I don't have anything else installed related to that. Thanks, Muck. Sure.
Right to sleep. One step closer
There's
to
more than
answers.
one radial add-on? Well, the one I showed was Mounts and More, so I guess that's the one I've got. I know there's radial mount menu, which I made a guide on years ago. However, this, what I'm using now, is an overlay. Radial mount menu is an add-on, so it could break when new patches happened, but the overlay does not, which is great. Is that it? Slow the expanding creep of Titan Blight. Eh? How do I do that? What do I do here? You can make your own expedition team, gather rift essences now? Oh shoot, that's pretty sweet. I'm confused by this. Slow the expanding creep of Titan Blight. Is it literally that hard? Help the code and keep the forest rot under control by participating in events, disabling relics, and culling hostile bugs. Do the heart. Okay, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. A relic? There's a relic. Okay. So they're landmines. Uh-oh. 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 Not even close.
Rot turned the forest fetid. The animals flee south, displaced. Do you see how the trees and plants...
This is gonna take a little while. At least we're getting some achievement at the same time, I guess. Slap, slap, slap. Item search, not the entire... Wait, who in the what now? Oh, yeah. So, certain add-ons and modules for Bloodshot use the game's API and will not work right now because the API is down. For anyone who doesn't know, basically the whole game, to try to limit spoilers, they turned the API off until... Is it Friday, chat? I think it's Friday. And then they're going to turn it back on. So that means things like the wiki and various add-ons will not work during that time. And then they're going to turn it back on after, just to try to give people a chance to avoid spoilers or something like that. So yeah, like if you have someone was talking about the item searching thing in Bloodshot to like scan, where you scan your account to look for something you've misplaced, that will not work for now because of the API thing. How are you liking the new Warclaw Masteries and rework? I'm currently working on the Homestead Masteries, so I haven't done any of the Warclaw Masteries yet, but I will say it feels good to use it right now. I left the hard area. Dang it. Those didn't count. Let's see. No way, Warclaw is the first master of that line for me. I'm double jumping all day. I got the spear and then started doing homestead stuff. I want that collect all button for the homestead. I guess that's my #1 thing. So Mursot relics are just like freaking landmines.
Experiment, and they don't look friendly. I'll take them out so no one gets hurt.
What was he talking about? I said fallout from some experiment and they don't look friendly. I love the area again, dang it. Is legendary kit locked and need to buy Janthir?
Need to keep an eye on those things.
The legendary kit from the Wizard's Vault thing? Yeah, I think if you have Soto, you can buy that. Mike, do you know if they filled out glyphs for the Eldritch Gathering tools? Yes. Yeah, so what you need to do is unequip the gathering tools and get them in your bag. And in Lion's Arch, inside the trading post auction house type building, there is a dude, looks like a Norn with a mohawk. You can trade them to him and get back versions that have glyphs. Have you bought the spear quest from the Wizard's Vault? Bought the spear quest? What does that mean? Joanne's diary. The diary is old, weathered, and stained with what looks like blood. Scion 1069. Nice. I can't do this anymore. Not for my wife, not for these unseen gods.
Almost forgot. Our drones will be at the testing sites. Retrieve additional doses from them if needed.
Alice swears she's doing all she's ordered to keep us safe, but it's not enough, not anymore. The screams, the sleepless nights, the watching eyes of the women that Saul Bloke left in charge. We haven't seen or heard from Alice's sister in a week. I've made up my mind. We're taking our children south back to Kryda. If I must toil under the heel of a sovereign, better than that than ending up on the Bloodstone. Bags are stashed, hidden for the right moment. Elsie has been camping with me and her mother since she's
The forest
learned.
is so sick that it rejects its own cure, that it does. Like a stubborn cub refusing to take its medicine.
She's even learned more advanced magic from some of
We
the
must try again.
From more of the White Mantle savants in their downtime. She has a talent for it, I guess. It's Dean I worry for most. He's so young and shy. If something were to happen to him, I don't know if I could forgive myself. I only pray that Alice feels the same. Okay. Got the long-term commitment title, and I just recently found out about equipment templates. Yep. Don't feel too bad. There's so much to learn in this game, and it's a lot. Like, here's something. Okay, I mentioned this in a conversation. This was just like 3 days ago, chat. I was talking with some other ANET partners. Some of them had been partners longer than I had, which meant they had been active in the game for over 5 years. And we were talking about cutscenes, and I was like, yeah, they should go back and turn up the volume in some of the old cutscenes. I remember in Heart of Thorns, when major story thing happened, the cutscene was so quiet, I almost couldn't hear it at all. And that really sucked until someone taught me that you could hit F11 in the middle of a cutscene and change the volume without interrupting the cutscene. And every single partner that was in that call was like, wait, what? And I was like, yeah. And so, like, dude, some of them had been, like, partners, like, 5 years longer than I had. And it, like, blew their mind. And I was just like, yeah, so, I mean, there's always something. So, there's another one for you, I guess. Now, obviously, ideally, the cutscenes would just have normalized volume, but they don't. So, that's a workaround. Okay, so killing the ghost does not help with this heart. This is a long heart. Okay, those help. In the Wizard's Vault, you could purchase a quest for a spear skin and glove skin with unique effects together for 1,000 AA. A quest? You figured Jay would say that somewhere. I mean, I don't think it's something, it's not something you would want to advertise. Like, hey, if you don't like a broken cutscene, you can do it with this as a workaround. People would be like, just fix the cutscene. So it's not something they would want to put on blast, but it's just some weird trick that I've learned over time, and now you guys know it. Okay, those bugs count. Spear is kind of cool. Yeah, it's okay for Ranger, at least, you know, open world. I want to try it in PvP at some point, but not there yet. It's called Falling Star Quest. Okay. Oh my gosh, they won't shut up about it. Hang on a second. Oh, wait a minute. I recognize that. Hold on. Guild Wars 2 is adding a new weapon type to its game. One sec. Skill sword will be very different. Combine that with a sword in your hand and your well, in Guild Wars. Okay, there. Isn't that the spear? I think when I was showcasing the warrior on the staging server, I think I was using that. I think that's the same one. Yeah, so I guess I've actually wielded that one before. Today I learned. I didn't even realize it till now. I was like, oh shoot, I guess that was another spear I showed off before it had been announced, and I didn't realize it. Rot Stalker. I kind of like that with the buckles. Chat, I very much, when it comes to games where you're like, you know, RPing as like a adventurer, I like the stuff that's like, you know, used leather, you know, like, you know, beaten up armor, stuff like that, more than I like, you know, people that look like a light bulb. You know? Anyone else with me on that? I like the more modest gear. Like a sleek sword more than a lightsaber. So I do like the... I might get those gloves. I'm not sure. I like them. The RGB light bulb? No. There was one thing that was in the video for the Wizard's Vault for this round that I was... Where was it? It was like the chair or something. Wait, was it Wizard's Vault? Or was it, it was like a throne. Maybe it was it the Black Lion Trading Post? It was like a giant ice and fire outfit and chair thing. Maybe it was on the gem store. I saw it in like a trailer recently and I was like, oh my god! It's a bit Black Lion Trading Post? Okay, hang on. Okay, where are you at? These things. Dude, oh my god, look at that, that's horrifying. They showed these things, and then they showed him like in these crazy thrones and stuff, like you're the freaking Lich King himself, and I was just like, ah! Oh my lord! Like, you just roleplay a fire elemental. Oh man, this might be the longest heart in Janthir. Or I'm doing it very wrong. Oh, Grub's exterminated. That can give me credit. Oh, this is so much better. Now that this event is going, this is so much better. That event's done. Almost done. Almost. Do you ever go through your inventory? Mm-hmm. Frequently. I mean, at the beginning of this stream session, it was down to, like, here. So I'd say, like, from there down to here is loot I've gotten today, and I still have this much left. You gotta keep in mind, I have what's called a problem, and I played this game so much that I need to clean out those bags often. So every time you look at it, you're like, Mark, don't you ever clean your bags? And it's like, yes, 2 hours ago. But luckily, I got some thick baggy waggies, and it takes them a long time to get full.
Knowledge. Wayfinder.
Are you okay? If you need someone to talk to...
It worked. I'm fine. There's another stranger.
Are you sure? What did you find?
Footprints. Cracks in the earth. There's a smell. It's not like the one we fought. If you head north, we can meet at the research camp.
I'm on my way. Don't get your paws dirty before I get there.
I kinda hate how, like, okay, remember earlier when we first heard Poised Arrow and I was like, is that Bram's voice actor? And I got no hate for Bram's voice actor, I just don't like Bram as a character. But now we've got another male rebellious youth character that is strong and is charging into danger and doesn't want us to tell his parents. And it's just Conan Bram. It's Bear Ram. That's it. It's just Bear Ram. Yeah, Andy lost his mom. Why? Don't make me laugh at that. Oh my god. Bear Ram. Yes. Oh, there's a quest thing over here. I think I'm gonna have to fight these. The ghost floats idly, unfazed by your presence. What's that you're holding in your hand?
You, please. Are you leaving the village? Oh, if you do, please. I wrote this for my sister. Can you bring it to her, please? Just don't let the White Mantle see it. They're coming. Just take it and go.
Alright. Okay. Alright, Chad. It is 10 o'clock. We are going to pause the questing here, and we'll be back in the next episode.